It's an interconference NBA matchup. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Hawks still playing on their home court in this one. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they like that streak to end tonight here.
Yeah, and they've just looked sort of lost out there lately. They're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ingram is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's McGee in at the center position. And here are the Lakers. Last season, LeBron James becoming just the 7th player ever to score 30,000 points in a career.
Well, he's like a rare steak, Kevin. Obviously, he's not done. Might have the best shot of catching Kareem when it's all said and done in terms of total points scored in the league. Maybe approach 40,000, but ultimately, he's definitely in the top 3.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Young taking his time here. And here is James. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic. Well, just look at the list of career accomplishments by LBJ. To me, the best small forward that's ever played this game, and on the short list of the best player to ever lace him up.
Two shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. Brent, with LeBron being one of the all-time greats, he is certainly the greatest player of this generation, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Ever since he came into the league, I mean, there's just been, in my opinion, no missteps whatsoever. Has handled himself on the floor with an incredible determination to prove that, Kevin. All the hype, all the anticipation, he's lived up to it about tenfold.
Here at the midway point, what we begin to realize now, there were some underrated pickups in the offseason that are showing what they can do.
Now, these are the kind of moves where at the end of the year you start thinking about candidates for executive of the year because they've plugged some holes. They've had an acquisition that's made their bench deeper. And we start to see in an 82-game season that maybe in the 55th to 57th game, a pickup like that is helping them win ball games. This is where those guys earn their money, the general manager.
Not wholesale changes. Just one guy can change a team slightly, and that nuance pays off.
Oh, anything subtle like that, that's where really you tip your hat to the general managers who understood that at some point during the year, we're going to lean on this player.
Mm-hmm. That's good from Young. And for Trae Young, it's a little unfair that he's already being compared to Steph Curry.
Scouts are always going to look for comparisons. And I'm not saying Young is Curry, but many of the strengths and weaknesses are similar. The size and athleticism, the insane range, and both have that it factor.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, you just look at the talent that left the Hawks over the last few seasons, Brent. Easy to see why they needed to start over.
Yeah, it started with Al Horford and his departure, and then Teague and Millsap did the same. And hard for any franchise to remain competitive when you lose that many quality players, especially their chemistry in Budenholzer's system, are arguably a great fit for one another, and now off to doing bigger and better things.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the basket by LeBron James. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. Young's shot is off.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time. And those are the kind of shots you like him taking. Even though he missed it, the offense will take those.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Rondo kicks to Ingram. James against Prince. James in the post. Out to Ingram. Rondo looking over the floor. Lets it go with a three. The rebound by Young.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Well, he's getting bodied up, but Taurean Prince has a pretty decent body himself, so not minding it one bit.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Lloyd Pierce. David.
Right, Kevin. When he talked about this game plan, he said the other team is just too fast to make this an up-and-down battle. He said if this is a half-court game, we win, and if it's a fast-break game, they win. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. So it's the Hawks now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Dedmon. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Rondo against Young.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
Ingram outside. The kick out to LeBron. Pass to McGee. That one misses. And Atlanta will come the other way. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, the only way to compensate for getting out-rebounded as much as they did is to shoot about 99% from the floor. Haven't seen that happen.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Passes it to Collins. He kicks it to Prince. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Atlanta again missing.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Yeah, he has that kind of range, but maybe not that time the best judgment.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got his first 2 points.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Now, here is Young. D right on him. From deep, Prince sinks the three-pointer. Prince has got his second basket of the night.
Well, if the defense is going to give that up, Taurean Prince is going to take full advantage of it.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Hart, guarded by Prince. Hart the pass to Kuzma. Hits the three-point bomb. Kuzma's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
Los Angeles on D. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Collins. Prince, that's for 2. Rebound by JaVale McGee. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Kuzma can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The kick out to Young.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's the pass to Ingram. Here's Hart, defended by Young. Now, here's Kuzma. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
To the paint, Collins. Shoots the three. Atlanta again missing. The Lakers in the lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's talk about team defense, Brent. To develop trust, it seems like guys have got to communicate on the floor.
I talk to my friends often who ask me about playing an NBA game and playing defense. They first start with saying that I didn't play any, but the second
They're wrong.
The second
They
thing that
are
we
wrong.
get, but the second thing we get to, Kevin, is talking about really how intricate good defenses can be. You talk about communication, that's one thing, but throughout the course of the season, you build so much sweat equity on defense and trust by knowing that somebody's going to be behind you, hearing that voice consistently, but positions on the floor where you almost develop play sets as a defensive team. Now, when you reach that level, that's the upper echelon, but that's when it really gets fun to be down on that end, to shut a team down, to keep a crowd quiet. Defense always begins with great communication.
So many things, rotations and playing angles, and having the guy in back, you know what you can do well, what you can't do well if you're ahead of him.
Well, that, Kevin, and also great teams who are adaptable to make changes on the fly. All of a sudden, a dead ball, coach calls out a different coverage. You want to mess up the team's rhythm on the other end, and five guys, they snap to it and can carry out that defensive assignment in one play call. That's great defense.
Ball stolen. Lynn with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Here's Bazemore. Shot clock at 5. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
The Hawks trail by 6. There's the dish to Lynn. Trying to end the drought. And it's good on the layup.
Just absolute tenacity by Lynn, just bouncing off defenders on his way to the rim.
Here's Hart. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Hawks.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Out to the right wing. Lynn against Caldwell Pope. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, you have to admire the aggressiveness of Lynn, constantly looking to draw the foul on his shot.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
That one is off.
And for Lynn, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing aggressively, he'll be an effective guard option.
The Lakers making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And with Lynn, he made a point upon returning from injury, saying he will not change how he plays.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys, they'll shy away from contact after experiencing a torn patella like Lynn did, but he knows that he is at his best going at defenders and absorbing that contact. He said he'll try and be more aware of how he lands, but has no plans of changing his game.
Now Bazemore, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Bembry. No points in the game yet for him. Lynn dishes to Bazemore.
A little over aggressive. He's got to dial it back if he wants to stay on the floor. 2 fouls in the first. Tough to overcome.
With Kent Bazemore, Brent, a lot of what he brings on the defensive end starts with his length, a very large, long arm span.
Yeah, not a picnic for any guard that's trying to navigate around the length of Kent Bazemore. He's always had an impressive steal and block total as the seasons have gone on, and the ball handler doesn't ever feel quite comfortable with Baze around.
The free throw drops for Bazemore.
And Bazemore is an athletic player who continues to try to evolve his game. When he gets out into transition, that's when you're going to get Bazemore at his best.
And Stevenson's checked in for Josh Hart. That one misses. Brent, last season the league cut back on timeouts. Are you hearing any other ideas of how to reduce the duration of some of these games?
There was also the idea last year where they put it into place where right after the second quarter ended, they put you on a 15-minute clock in between halftime.
It started immediately.
And I thought that that was ideal. So if you're at a game and you get to see the dog jumping through the hula hoop.
Which you love.
I love it.
I know.
It's only going to last the 7 or 8 minutes before the teams come back out. And I thought last year that helped the game speed along. And I think they sped up last year, if I'm not wrong, Kevin, by about 3 minutes time.
I'm glad when you go out there and balance the dishes on your head. That's always been so fun to watch.
There's only one red panda, Kevin.
I know. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw missing.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Benbury. He hits the second from the line. Now Stevenson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Inside. Muscala misses.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling. Exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Bazemore. No one around him. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And the three-point shot is something Bazemore has improved steadily over his career. You can't give him room like that to fire.
Stevenson outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. All free throws good from Lance Stevenson. 1:27 left in the first. Bazemore finds Len. Now Lynn. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Atlanta, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And that one falls for Lynn. Both good from the line that time.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Stevenson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Lynn. How his last 10 games have gone. Putting up about 10 points a night, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
From all the whispers that we've heard, he's been working hard on his game. It just has not showed up yet in the box score.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 2. Carter outside. Kicks to Bazemore. Five on the clock. Carter for 3. Rebound by Muscala. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Carter against Stevenson. Pass to Muscala. James right side. Lets it go from 14. Muscala gets the bucket. Muscala's got his first 3 points of the game.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Lynn looking it over. Len down low. Missed inside. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Stevenson and LeBron, the veteran forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Muscala in at the 5. Here's Lynn. Following the basket by Lance Stevenson. Carter outside. He kicks to Lynn. Over Muscala. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Lynn.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter that close. Lynn being aggressive right now every time he's getting the ball in the paint.
LeBron passes to Stevenson. Back to James. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
He's torching the D right now, hitting a high percentage of all the shots he's let fly.
The Lakers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Interesting to watch LeBron James at the line through the years. Has tried many different free throw strokes. Not a bad free throw shooter by any means, but always tinkering.
Now here's Lynn. He has 6. Spellman, James covering. Lynn against Rondo. Step back shot. Lynn's shot is off.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
To the inside, Stevenson, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Yeah, orchestrating right now. Rondo should be playing with a baton.
Now here's Bazemore. He's guarded by Bullock. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the Lynn.
Wait, did you just say trickeration, GA? I think it's a size disadvantage there that he was willing to attack, but you have to develop that skill set and have counters.
Collins checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Jeremy Lin. And the Lakers also making a switch. Ingram's checked in. The free throw dropped for Bazemore. And here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And James throws it down.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who can score from anywhere.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Atlanta Hawks, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And, right now for Atlanta, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Still some chances to find some positives as the season comes to an end. Even if it's not a playoff spot, just some kind of forward momentum heading into the offseason.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles.
Dedmon's not going to get a lot of possessions like that, but makes a very good decision, finds an open teammate.
Dwayne Dedmon, not a big name in the NBA right now, Brent, but he's a very productive player in what time he sees on the floor.
Well, he never does anything without misstep out there. Great length for a player. He competes on both ends of the floor, and he bolsters up a front line no matter what position you put him at, the 4 or the 5.
And it's Stevenson missing.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Herter, he's covered by Ingram. Great positioning on the putback. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he plays with a bit of a sixth sense around the offensive glass. Perfect position for the easy tip-in.
Rondo dishes to Ingram. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Good. That's 10 points for Lance Stevenson.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Carter outside. Dishes it to Dedmon. Over Muscala. Dedmon's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 9. Stevenson kicks to Muscala. Ingram wide open, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And Ingram is so graceful with the catch-and-shoot jumper. His lightning-quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Now Muscala after the missed three from Trae Young.
And Rondo playing with great energy right now, putting the defense in some very difficult spots.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
Prince is checked in for the Hawks. And then for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Mike Muscala, and Hart subbed in for Lance Stevenson. And he sinks the second. The Hawks trail by 12. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Ingram kicks to McGee, and Hart has it in the corner. Over Collins. And again, the Lakers no good. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Poked loose. Ingram passes to Rondo. Over Young. Atlanta with the rebound. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Collins kicks to Young. Back to Collins. Herter guarded by Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Shot by Collins, no good. Lakers leading by 12. Here's McGee. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
The Hawks making a switch here. Bembry's checked in. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Prince kicks to Bembry. Back to Prince. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Atlanta again missing. Lakers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Dedmon passes to Collins. Young dishes to Prince. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bembry. Poked away.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
The Hawks trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Did you ever think, Brent, that we'd see this many players, 6'10", 6'11", 7-footers, handling the ball and shooting like we're seeing them shoot from that kind of distance?
I'm hopeful for it. I've been hopeful for it, and it doesn't surprise me about what the league is. This is a very select group of people that have the right combination of DNA and genetics, and the fact that these guys are more and more capable with their skill set, not a surprise to me, Kevin.
So fun to watch, too. My goodness. Just 2 to shoot, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Bembry. No points in the game yet for him. It's Young on the wing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Now, here is Young. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Here's Bembry. He dishes it to Young. No good from outside.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. In third, the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long, so that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Rondo against Lynn.
Oh,
yikes. Wow.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Here's Hart. Passes it to Kuzma. Right through the D for the layup. Kuzma's got 4 this quarter.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Here's Bembry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Lynn. 4 on the clock. Tries a 3. They grab their own miss. Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And when you watch Collins play, Greg, you just can't help but notice how athletic he is going to the rim.
Man, his hang time and ability to throw it down make him an ideal finisher inside. Very efficient because he's not only a strong finisher, but also enjoys attacking the rim. And does a great job, I think, of picking up misses, just being a pest for the defense.
The first free throw is good. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Prince. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Reggie Bullock comes in for Rajon Rondo. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Bullock. Jacks up a three, and another three for the Lakers.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Bazemore for three. Buries it from three-point range. Bazemore's got 6 in the quarter.
That's just tremendous focus and concentration by Bazemore, getting the ball off the pass and releasing it quickly before the D is even set.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 9. Here's Hart. Feeds to LeBron. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Bembry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Spellman off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's about as easy as it gets. Not many guys are going to blow wide open layups at the professional level like that.
Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. Here's Kuzma.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Bazemore? He's putting up 13 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Lenz checked in for the Hawks. And the Lakers also making a switch. Muscala, he's checked in for Hart. And he makes both free throws. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bounce pass, Lynn. Spellman, he's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Bembry. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Shot clock at 2. Rebound by Muscala.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the Hawks making a change here. Carter's checked in, and Stevenson's checked in for the Lakers. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lynn against Caldwell Pope. Outside, Lynn. Another shot, and it's blocked.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Los Angeles on top, up 19. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We return to Atlanta with a spectacular look from above. The sky view Ferris wheel there in the background. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
And it's Prince outside at the 3 with Collins down at the power forward. Then it's Young. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. Now, here is Young. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Prince against Kuzma. The kick out to Young. To the middle. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Rondo. Now here's Kuzma. Fires for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dedmon passes to Collins. Bucket is good. Collins has got 14 points.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
Here is McGee. After the basket by Atlanta. Back to LeBron. Outside for Rondo. The pass to James. Over Collins. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, they got to be more active on offense and maybe a little bit more aggressive going to the rim. 0 of 4. Not impressive thus far.
That one no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. 22 is their biggest lead. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
Rondo against Young. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. That shot off.
And lots of credit for the team around him. They're picking up the slack here tonight. He just can't buy a bucket right now.
Dedmon kicks to Young. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Lakers.
And the front court really has been getting the job done, scoring the lion's share of the points and really causing all sorts of problems for the opponent. They are a big-time key in why they have such a nice lead to this point.
First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And Dwayne Dedmon, a player who started his NBA career late, was a rookie at age 24 and then floated around to several teams. But he has gone from being an end-of-the-bench guy to an important rotation player in just the last few seasons.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And with Dedmon and the teams he's played with, you know, he always has found a way, Greg, to slot in and give you good minutes.
Yeah, what I love about him is he knows who he is as a player and plays to his strengths. Never gives up on a play on either end of the floor. And now he's even added a three-point shot to his arsenal to kind of further expand his versatility.
And the first one drops.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Young kicks to Dedmon. And James pulls it down. James has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now, here is Young. Knocks down the 3 ball.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Rondo finds James. And here's Ingram from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
Now here's Prince. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 22 is their biggest lead. Out to Ingram. There's the triple. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
Young against Rondo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm. And I'll tell you, Trae Young, go big or go home. Always gives you 100%, as competitive as they come. And the young fella wants to win so badly. Sometimes that emotion really comes out.
One shot.
And you know, Greg, it's amazing the impact Young makes, especially, of course, on the offensive end.
high-level shot maker, a threat the moment he crosses half court. Instinctive playmaker, just needs to play more within himself and avoid over-dribbling.
Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons.
And that game against the Suns, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
First free throw is good. Muscala, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Let's go.
The Hawks trail by 19. Pass to Collins. Dedmon with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
James, that's a two-pointer, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
Young dishes to Prince. Kicks it to Dedmon. Young outside. The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, certainly an attitude change at halftime. After sort of wandering around in the first, he's kicked it into gear here for the second frame.
Now here's Rondo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And this is why Rondo's teammates love to run and play with him. Fearless as a competitor and terrific at scoring in deep.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for James.
One shot.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
The Hawks trail by 21. Young passes to Bembry. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Muscala. Here's Hart. Offline with his three. Hawks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. One kick kicks to Young.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Rondo's shot is off. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Got that one up quick. He has 5.
Just like to see the defense get more aggressive. They are asking for trouble as they're giving up open looks to this point.
Bazemore against Ingram. Got a hand on it.
Sensational coverage by Bazemore there. His length makes him a threat to always be able to block shots like that.
Pass to Young. Drills the three-pointer.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Kuzma. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Len's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
Here's Hart following the 3 by Atlanta. He kicks it to Ingram. No one near him. Jump shot is good. Ingram's got 12 points in just the second half. The Hawks trail by 14. Now Young. He's got 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Young. And then for Los Angeles, Reggie Bullock comes in for Ingram. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Bembry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Carter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the pass to Bazemore. The basket good off the assist from Lin. Bazemore's got 13.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Kuzma kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Len grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 11. Bazemore for 3.
There we go. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Lakers leading by 10. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. 6 points for him.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Back to Lin. Shoots a 3. Bullock with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Stolen by Len. And here is Lin. 6 points for him. Tipped away. Hart kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Hart. Puts it up. Just 5 on the clock. The shot off that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
Yeah, he can't make a thing out there right now, guys. If he keeps this up, don't be surprised if his team gives up this lead.
And it's good for 2. Len's got his second basket of the game.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. He's got 6. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Lin from long range. The Lakers with the rebound. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Caldwell-Pope passes to Kuzma. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Kuzma's got 13.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Hart kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Bazemore against Caldwell-Pope. Bazemore finds Lin. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, he's going to be in the paint is Alex Len, and he's good at forcing the defense to come in and take some chances. Whacked him that time.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Even after a number of years in this league, Len still feels like a developmental project.
Well, out of the 5 positions, centers seem to be not only the latest guys to develop, but also with the way the game is going, you wonder what their position is in today's game. You look at Marcus Gasol, he didn't become elite until he turned about 30 years old. Hassan Whiteside, DeAndre Jordan. It takes some time, Kevin.
34 seconds left in the third quarter.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Yeah, and you're going to have to get up a quick shot to make that happen.
Stevenson passes to Caldwell Pope, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Outside, Lynn. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. 6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks trail by 9. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Bullock in at the point guard position. Bazemore against Caldwell-Pope. Outside, Lynn. A 3-ball. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Stevenson. Inside. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists tonight. And Bazemore kicks to Len. Down low. Got a piece of it. Spellman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Good on both. Lakers leading by 9. Stevenson inside the three-point line. And there's another one for the Lakers. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now here's Lynn. He's guarded by Bullock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Lynn. Collins checked in for the Hawks. Taurean Prince comes in for Carter. The Lakers also with a sub. McGee's checked in. Both free throws good from Lynn. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Collins against LeBron. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. James in the post, working on Collins. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Lakers leading by 7. James finds Stevenson. Back to James. To the middle. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Atlanta shooting 41% for the game. Bounce pass, Lynn. Prince outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for Prince. And with Prince, his versatility between forward spots also is an asset to the team.
And when I called Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. Just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
And both free throws good for Prince.
It always has this feeling that Taurean Prince is DeMarre Carroll 2.0 for this club. Good size, big frame, capable defender, but each year taking some strides on the offensive end to become more and more dangerous.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Truer words never spoken. Breakdown on the perimeter D, and the communication severely lacking there.
So it's Atlanta now after LeBron James hitting the 3. It's Dedmon, top of the key. Fires from deep. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Prince.
I see you, young fella. Nice answer there.
Yeah, look out. We got a long-range duel about to happen.
Ingram against Prince. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And that one misses. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Can't make the second free throw either, missing both. The Hawks trail by 7. Prince outside. In the corner, Collins with it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
James kicks to Ingram. Back to LeBron. Lays it up off the glass. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
LeBron exploiting the defense once again, knowing when to slash and gets himself to the rim.
Young dishes to Prince. Here's Dedmon. Pass to Young. Sinks the triple.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And here is Ingram following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Releases. James kicks to Kuzma. Ingram outside. Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
So it's the Hawks now after the basket by Los Angeles.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, just scanning the box score and looking at the rebound total tonight, I don't believe it. Shows the absolute passion he has for that part of the game.
And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, the athleticism Dedmon's bringing right now on offense is paying some dividends, gliding through the air that time.
Rondo against Young. Now here's Rondo. Defense is right there. Comes up empty down low.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Shot by Collins, no good.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Man, what a missed opportunity there. Really just came down to some poor timing.
Now here's James. Bullseye. James has got 24.
LeBron James is constantly reading the defense, and this time just torches them from the spot on the floor he likes.
Now here's Dedmon. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Rondo. James outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Young passes to Prince. The Hawks working the ball around. Shots good from Young.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
James against Collins. Ingram right side. Just 4 to shoot. James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A great job by LeBron in that instance at getting some contact and then going straight into the foul.
No good on the free throw.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
He's off on the second. The Hawks trail by 3. Herter. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. Los Angeles with another miss. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Herter. He's covered by Ingram. In the corner, Collins with it. To the inside. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Collins has got 11 in the second half. Lakers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. On the wing, James. He's guarded by Collins. A nice shot by LeBron. LeBron's got 28.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Now here's Dedmon. Young left side. In the corner, Collins with it. It's good. This game is all even. Collins has got 10 points in the quarter.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. LeBron outside. Dedmon with the block.
They've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. Prince with the defensive effort.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Ingram with it. Rondo wide open, and the Lakers with another miss.
That's where I like the shot selection. The defense cannot afford to give up wide open shots. And they dodged a bullet there.
Now Ingram. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And the shot is good. And that's now 7 points for Rajon Rondo.
Maybe not the first option, but a good option this time as Rondo comes through.
Young dishes to Prince. To the paint. Young's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Collins passes to Dedmon. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block. Dedmon dishes to Collins. Young outside. Oh, and they take the lead.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Pass to James. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Len's checked in. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
The Hawks leading. Young outside. He gets that one. Young's got 24 points.
You know, improving on certain aspects of his game, it's crucial. Young continues to knock down these tough interior shots.
They get it back. The shot's good from McGee.
Tremendous effort. He will not be denied on the offensive glass.
Rondo against Young. Yes, that goes in.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Now the feed to James. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young inside. He's covered by Rondo.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, John Collins.
And I would point to his shooting percentage as the key reason he's our pick. And that sounds simple, but he hadn't tried to do too much. It hasn't tried to force his shots, just kind of waited and worked to get good looks. And in the end, he's found plenty of them.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
All right, thank you, David.
Oh, that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. LeBron against Prince. Out to Ingram. outside Rondo. His three-pointers off the mark. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I like the fact that he took his time at the line and simply did what he does, practice his routine and seal it.
Offline with his 3. And so the Hawks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Jeremy Lin. Impressive team win tonight. What were your thoughts?
I thought it was a great effort, 1 through 15. Everybody just coming out with high energy and playing team basketball.
The ball got going and it led to a big win, Jeremy. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.